Welcome into Spring Hill, Tennessee, on the campus of Battle Creek High School for tonight's action between the Columbia Central Lions and the Battle Creek Grizzlies. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined alongside Drake Colley, bringing you tonight's action. How you doing tonight, Drake?
Oh, everything's just beautiful on a beautiful, beautiful night here in Spring Hill at the brand new Battle Creek High School. And, this is a brand new school. So, and a brand new high school. They have 4 grades, 9, 10, 11, and 12. But the first inaugural year, which is this year, they started out with just 2 grades, the 9th and the 10th graders. Next year they'll add another class. And then finally, the next year they'll have four full classes of 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. And they'll be playing a total varsity schedule, which they will be doing next year from what I understand.
Yes, sir, that's
but
correct.
This year, 9th and 10th graders, this is junior varsity schedule, but guess what, folks? They're undefeated. Battle Creek Grizzlies are undefeated. And they're going to go up against a tough opponent in Columbia Central tonight as the purple and gold come in to Spring Hill on this beautiful, brand new field. And, I'm looking forward to the matchup for sure. It's going to be quite the test for Battle Creek, as Battle Creek is obviously outnumbered student-wise. So what we're going to have here is Coach Justin Burham of Battle Creek. He's very serious. I'm telling you, folks, there's no joking around with Coach Burham. He takes us seriously. And they're undefeated, unblemished record this year. They're proud of it. The inaugural season for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. And here we go. They flipped the coin, and the white hat captains are shaking hands, and we're about to get underway here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, as you were saying, Battle Creek's coach Justin Durham, great, serious coach. And this Battle Creek team is no joke, Drake. I've had the pleasure to call several games, and they are a mean football team. They do only have freshmen and sophomore, but you're in for a treat tonight, Drake.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, and I tell you what, there must be, I want to say, 200 to 300 people here on Battle Creek's side of the stadium.
Easily.
They're looking forward to this. They got their band on the field. So this community here in Spring Hill around this high school has taken this school in, and they supporting this school. A lot of people are dressed in pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which October is. And Coach Justin Burham of the Battle Creek Grizzlies are very involved in that. Their team has been doing some fundraising and some community work through the fighting cancer during the month of October, and they are to be commended on that. And I tell you what, even though it's a JV team, and here comes the Grizzlies on the field, even though it is JV football, this community has taken them under their wing, and they are serious about it.
Oh, this is a serious team, and I promise when they get into actual games next year, varsity games,
it's going to be the real deal.
This team is the real deal. Trust me, Drake.
Well, we're about to find out as fireworks are going off and the sun is set, and we are set for some football here in Spring Hill, Tennessee, as the Battle Creek undefeated Battle Creek Grizzlies are taking on the Columbia Central Lions. And it looks like the Lions will be receiving the ball to begin with.
Lions come out in the all white with the purple helmets, where the Grizzlies come out in their traditional dark blue jersey.
With the smoke gray, kind of the smoke gray pants or gray pants with the blue and white stripes down the side. Very clean, very classic-looking uniforms for the Grizzlies. Yeah, and Columbia Central with the purple helmets with the big C on each side and white jerseys and white pants. They look good, too. So the quarterbacks will be able to distinguish receivers from defensive backs. And, when they're throwing the ball, man, that makes a lot of difference. If you have uniforms that are similar in color or have the same colors, sometimes that instant second that a quarterback has to make a decision on where to throw the ball, when to throw the ball, if they just see a flash of certain color that they think is their team's color, that could end up in an interception.
That's a great point, Drake. But with quarterback play from Battle Creek tonight, I don't see very many interceptions.
No.
Colton Barba, the starter, is a very talented quarterback, and we're about to be underway. That kick is fielded at about the 15, brought out to about the 29-yard line is where Columbia Central will take over for the first possession of the football game.
Yeah, that was number 1, Elliott Stanford, for the Columbia Central Lions, brought the ball back out to about the 30-yard line, where the Lions will set up shop here.
And under center tonight for the Lions is going to be Culleoka's own Gabe Leonard.
Now, the unit schools, they co-op with the Murray County Public School programs that have football teams, meaning that Culleoka does not have a football program.
That's correct.
So he goes to school in Culleoka, but plays quarterback for the Lions on their JV team.
And if this stat is correct, we believe. Oh, there's a snap up the middle. Number 3 on the carry is brought down by a shoelace at about the line of scrimmage.
Honey Ball.
They call him Honey Badger.
Is that right?
Nickname.
The Honey Badger. Number 3 was in a simple pistol formation. That's where the linebacker, the running back just lines up in single right behind the quarterback there. Took the handoff up to the left side.
Central comes out.
Didn't pick up anything.
Central comes out in shotgun. Here's a snap. Quarterback looks, fires. Pass is complete and quickly brought down at about the 33-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Columbia Central Lions.
Yeah, that reception was made by number 1 who fielded the kickoff, Elliott Stanford, for just a minimal gain of about 3 yards. So we're looking 3rd and 6, would you say?
I'd say so, Drake.
Okay.
Once again, out of the shotgun. Gabe Leonard looks, fires to the sideline. That pass is complete.
And on target to Blaine Blatt, number 11. Nice pickup there of about 9 yards on 3rd and 6, and the sticks move. Yeah, Gabe Leonard just takes about a 3-step drop and just reared back and fired it over to the right-hand side and near the sidelines, and the receiver caught the ball, went to the ground, first down.
Leonard
Lions.
Out of shotgun, finds his open receiver. He's spun down after a gain of about 12 there.
Yeah.
Enough for the first down.
Number 1, Elliott Stanford, back in the mix here. So we see that Columbia's quarterback is, so far, his 2 favorite targets are number 1, Elliott Stanford, and number 3, the Honey Badger, or Honey Ball.
Honey Ball.
The Honey Badger. We're just going to call him the Honey Badger the rest of the night, okay?
I like that.
Okay.
Central out of the shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Tries to reverse field, but he's swarmed by a herd of Grizzlies at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the Grizzlies just put out their big paws and just brought him back down at the line of scrimmage as the Honey Badger tried to move right in the middle, took the handoff up the middle, but the Grizzlies were having none of it. 2nd down and 10.
Central looks to be in a pistol formation. Leonard still the quarterback. Takes the snap. It's handed off up the middle. And he's brought down after maybe a gain of 1. Bo Wilson in on the stop for the Grizzlies. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long here for Columbia.
Yeah, 3rd and long, and it looks like Gabe Leonard, number 15, the quarterback, I would imagine he's thrown the ball well so far this opening drive. I don't see why they wouldn't go back to the pass here, being 3rd and 9, a long 9.
We'll see what they do, Drake. These stands are rocking. They're going to hand it off up the middle. The running back's going to fight. He's going to get down close to the first down marker. I believe he's about a yard short.
Yeah. And I think the whole idea, Columbia Central wanted to kind of catch Battle Creek off guard. They were expecting pass right there. They run a little bit of a delayed handoff up the middle, and the Honey Badger gets all the way, comes up about a yard short.
I don't know. That ball's awfully close. It might be inches. Big fourth down here to start this football game.
In the pistol formation again.
Leonard, the quarterback, and there was some movement up front. They're saying Battle Creek's pointing at Columbia, and
well, we got an official over here that says illegal procedure on Columbia is what. Yeah, they're walking it back, so it's going to be 4th and 6 right here. And I'm thinking Columbia might change their mind on going for it and just kick the ball away. But, you know, a lot of these analytics nowadays, all these analytics that people talk about and coaches use, and this might be a situation where the analytics say 4th and 6, 4th and a long 5. They might just go for it, which I believe they are.
The offense staying out here for Columbia. Shotgun formation, trips to the left. Gabe Leonard's got all day. Throws it to the corner, and that's broken up. That was great defense by the Grizzlies.
Really nice play by the Grizzlies defensive back right there.
So that's going to set up Battle Creek at about, what would you say, Drake, the
38-yard line, I would say.
38.
Their own 38-yard line. Yeah.
38.
Yeah, Leonard just dropped back right there, 3-step drop, and fired it over to the right side, his right sideline, past the sticks, and it was on the money. Kaysen Murillo, number 18, just could not corral the ball.
Here's the snap. Throws to the outside. It's completed. And he's finally brought down at about the 45-yard line. Number 13 on the reception there, Stanley Williams Jr.
Nice catch and run after the catch, or the yak yards is a yards after catch. And Williams just caught the ball on the right-hand side. There was a flag, but the officials have picked it up now. And Williams just bolted down the right-hand side.
That's a speedy receiver.
For about a 17-yard, well, about a 16-yard gain.
Colton Barba, starting quarterback for the Grizzlies, out of the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's looking. Finds a man on the far sideline. That's completed, number 12, and he's drugged down close to the stick. Devin Green with the reception for about 9 yards.
Yeah, the Grizzlies have just come out firing. They're hurrying up to the ball. They're using a quick offense on this. They're not allowing Columbia to get in substitutes.
There's a snap. Barba to Williams again on the outside. Little swing pass. This time not going to get the big chunk play. And it might have gotten a yard there. And there's a flag after the play, Drake.
Yeah, it looks like you might have some extracurricular activity going on after the tackle was made. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Grizzlies. So that's going to hurt them bad right there, as they were looking at, I think, what, 3rd and 2?
3rd and 2 was about
now
right.
It's going to be 3rd and 17.
That's a drive killer right there.
Absolutely. Is it, you know, and anybody that's been watching college football over the past day or so know that unsportsmanlike conduct will definitely put a halt in your momentum or your drive as far as an offense, especially if you're on offense.
Absolutely. So the Grizzlies face a 3rd and long here in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Barba is still the quarterback. It looks like he's going to have an empty backfield, 5 wide. Number 2 comes in motion. Here's the snap. Barba being pressured, tries to get away, and he's brought down. That's a sack for Columbia, but I've seen flags flying, Drake.
Yep, looks like a hold on
Battle Creek.
As Battle Creek started out a promising drive, drove the ball, got the ball on their own 38, drove it all the way over down to the Columbia Central High 38-yard line, and then 2 costly penalties, 1 unsportsmanlike conduct and 1 holding on the offense, and that's going 25 yards in the wrong direction.
It's hard to win a football game going backwards. So 4th down and long. The Grizzlies, surely, yep, they're going to bring the punt team out.
Up number 55, Nathan DeSault will punt the ball away for the Grizzlies as number 7 for Columbia Central is back to receive the ball. Aiden Scott stands at about his 30-yard line. As the punter for the Grizzlies is kicking the ball, he's going to receive the ball at about the Grizzlies' 25-yard line. Snapped almost over his head.
Kicked a line drive there, and it's going to get a favorable bounce for the Grizzlies all the way down to about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, not a bad result, really, considering that snap almost went over
DeSalt's head.
Yeah.
Nathan DeSalt.
Nathan DeSalt reached up and snatched that ball arm's length above his helmet and brought it down and kicked it. And it was a low-line driver, but like you said, it rolled down to the Columbia Central 30-yard line. That's where they'll start first down and 10 with no score here halfway through the first quarter.
Gabe Leonard, still the quarterback, shuffling people around.
They use that pistol formation.
There's a snap. It's going to be up the middle to the Honey Badger. He's got a crease, breaks a tackle, and is shoved out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. So a huge gain there for the Honey Badger. Columbia offense.
Columbia's got a new quarterback in. Lee Holloway is in, number 17. Yeah, it's Holloway in at quarterback. Still in that pistol formation.
Here's a snap. Handed off to number 3 around the outside. He breaks a couple tackles. Still fighting for yards and brought down at about the 40, 45-yard line.
Yeah, the Honey Badger. He don't care.
He don't.
He don't care. He don't, Honey Badger doesn't care.
Absolutely not.
I've seen those social media videos. Have you seen those videos about a Honey Badger?
No, I have
not. How mean they are and how they're mean. Honey Badgers are mean.
The only Honey Badger I can recall is Tyrann Mathieu at LSU.
Yeah, there's a reason they call them Honey Badgers, because they are one mean little rodents. I'm telling you.
And Tyrann Mathieu was a mean guy. Here's the snap.
Holloway hands it off out of the pistol.
Looked like to bout.
And he got past the first down marker, so we'll see. But there are flags on the play, and there's holding on Columbia Central. So they're going to bring this back.
Well, penalties for both teams kind of stalling each offense so far, Drake.
Yeah, you ultimately you'd love to play penalty-free football, obviously, but at this age and this level of football, you're going to see mistakes made, and that's why you coach them up. You just try to get better each week.
Absolutely. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the field. With that, we're going to go to break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to 103.7 WKRM OM. We'll be back after this.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Welcome back in to the Columbia Central versus Battle Creek High School game. Columbia Central, 2nd down and 13. There's no score. 3:11 in the first quarter. Here's the snap. It's caught in the backfield. Receiver's got a lot of room, does a little dance. He's dragging a defender all the way down to about the 49-yard line.
Yeah, simple pitch and catch there from Lee Holloway to number 7, Aiden Scott, and Aiden just took the ball and would not be denied and got a couple yards past the first down marker as he works into Grizzly territory at the 48-yard line of Battle Creek.
So far, I'd say both teams kind of filling each other out.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Columbia Central. They're throwing the ball a lot.
Absolutely. I wasn't expecting this out of the shotgun, and there's going to be a little pre-snap penalty. False start.
False start on Columbia Central, so that'll make it first down and 15 to go instead of 10. I know the coaches don't like that. That was a completion to Aiden Scott again from Lee Holloway, but to no avail. The Columbia Central Lions are now pushed back into their territory at the 47-yard line. Still first down and 15 to go, maybe 16.
2 minutes and 40 seconds officially on the game clock in the first quarter. Still no score. Columbia in the shotgun. Holloway, the quarterback, takes the snap. He's looking. He's dancing. He's got time. Rolls to his right. Finds a receiver.
Flags are down.
And that's close to a first down, but as previously mentioned, we've got more flags in the backfield. It's going to be another hold, it looks like, against Columbia.
Yeah, another simple pitch and catch from Holloway to his wide receiver down the right sideline, but the white hat had holding on Columbia Central, so they're going to back that up another 10 yards. So it looks to be first down and about 26 to go. Columbia Central has the ball on their own 36-yard line, and they need to get to the 37.5 of Battle Creek for a first down.
Here's a snap. Pass complete over the middle, down to about the 49, 50-yard line.
Yeah, that was Elliott Stanford on the reception from Lee Holloway. So that cuts their yardage roughly in half. It's now second down and about 13 to go from their 49-yard line of Columbia Central. Trying to get to Battle Creek's 37.5-yard line for a first down, second and 13.
Central out of the shotgun, handoff to the right side. That's the Honey Badger. This time stopped maybe after a gain of 1.
Yeah, the Grizzly won the battle over the Honey Badger in that one play right there. As a tackle.
So it's going to be...
Yeah, the tackle was made by Xander Hamilton, a freshman defensive tackle. He also plays offensive tackle. Good size across the defensive line of Battle Creek. Those guys are good size players for freshmen and sophomores.
Central out of the shotgun, and we've got whistles.
Yeah, it looks like Battle Creek might have lined up in the neutral zone. So Columbia Central gets 5 yards. And that makes their third down a little bit easier. Now, remember, we started this out, it was about first down and 26 yards to go. Now it's third down and 7 from Battle Creek's 45-yard line.
They, in fact, did make it easier for Columbia, but this crowd might be a little difficult, something that this JV team from Columbia hasn't faced before. Quarterback, he's going to tug it and run, and he's going to be very close to that first down marker, Drake.
Yeah, there just depends. He slid right at the 37 of Battle Creek. I think they've already said first down, so he's good to go right there.
That was a great play by quarterback Lee Holloway.
Yeah.
The play broke down, and he found a hole up the middle and just took it himself and picked up that first down with his legs.
And there's been a flag on the play. And we'll see. Right now they've got the ball marked. That looks like that looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Battle Creek, someone on Battle Creek's sideline. I'm assuming it's a coach. They did not agree with the ball, where the ball was marked, where the quarterback Holloway started his slide. Nowadays the referees, where he begins his slide, it's not where he ends up, but where he starts to go down is where they mark the ball. And I think Battle Creek thought that they were a little too generous in giving him that first down.
Columbia comes out in a shotgun formation, man in motion, but all that
Timeout,
for a
Columbia.
timeout. So Columbia has the ball at about the 26-yard line of Battle Creek.
And right now, you want to go to a quick break, or do you want to?
Oh no, we can say.
Well, I was just going to say, if we go back a little bit, we remember that Columbia Central was on their own 35-yard line, looking at, or 36-yard line, looking at first down and 26.
Yeah,
and that's a fourth of the football field to cover in 3 downs if you want to keep the ball, or 4 if you want to go for it at the end. But those odds, the odds of going first down and 26, is kind of hard to make a first down. However, 5 or 6 plays later, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty later, and offsides later, now Columbia Central is at the 24-yard line of Battle Creek Grizzlies, and they have a first down. They've taken a timeout, regrouping a little bit. So here we are, and then if Battle Creek were to go back and lose this game and Columbia scores here, they might want to go back and look at the mistakes they made on this one drive where they allowed Battle Creek to get a first down after looking at first and 26, 27 to go.
absolutely, Drake. That is huge. Absolutely huge. Well, Columbia comes out. Kind of a wing formation. That's not quite the wing tee. Anyway, there's pre-snap whistles. We've got an encroachment penalty against the Grizzlies, so tack on another 5 yards.
Yeah, this one drive has not been Grizzly football. It's not been undefeated type football. So we're gonna.
It hasn't. It's been quite undisciplined.
1st and 5 now from the 19-yard line of Battle Creek.
Columbia coming out in the pistol, I believe.
Timeout Battle Creek.
And timeout Battle Creek.
21 seconds to go in the first quarter.
With that said, we're going to take a quick break. Still no score in the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Welcome back in to this tied contest between Columbia Central and Battle Creek here with 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the snap. Heaves it to the end zone, and it's broken up. All great defense, but the receiver...
Terrific play by the Grizzly defensive back, Brody Swoish.
Brody
Swoish, number 4. Was undersized compared to the tall wide receiver as Lee Holloway just took 2 steps back and launched the ball towards the back pylon.
Well, I believe they've got a quarterback change
of the end zone
for Columbia. I believe
Gabe Leonard's back in. Okay.
Low snap. Gabe's going to keep it and get met by a group of Grizzlies at the line of scrimmage. as the first quarter will expire. Still no score. What are you thinking right now, Drake?
Well, I'm thinking that the Grizzlies are going to have to shore up their defense here and try to keep Columbia out of the end zone after multiple penalties on this drive by the Grizzlies, and giving up free yardage to your opponent is like you said, is not a winning combination. So they have to clean up the penalties, clean up the unsportsmanlike conducts, play solid Grizzly football, and do what they know how to do, and that is play winning football as they sit here undefeated, and they are still undefeated after the first quarter, going in the second right here.
That's right.
We got 30 more minutes of football to go, folks, so don't go anywhere. As we're going to change ends of the football field, and the ball is now about what, 3rd and 5, Peyton?
Yeah.
Third and 5, 3rd and 7 from the Battle Creek 20-yard line.
I think this Columbia team has proven to be what
formidable.
Yeah.
Yes. Formidable.
I don't think this is what Battle Creek was expecting coming into this ball game.
No, and they're changing out quarterbacks. Gabe Leonard, like you said, from Culleoka Unit School, number 15, has been in the ball game some and for a few series. And then number 17, Lee Holloway, comes in. Right now, Leonard is in as the Honey Badger, number 3, sets up to his right side.
In the shotgun. Here's a snap. Play action.
Wow. That ball was almost intercepted by number 5 for the Grizzlies as Chris Lemming came running in, read the quarterback's eyes as the quarterback took 3 steps back, fired it to his left side, and Lemming came in there but just could not corral it.
That defender laid the boom. He got there in a bad mood.
Fourth down.
Here we go. Play action.
And there's a sack.
And the ball's on the ground.
Oh, and Columbia Central just falls right back on top of it. What a terrific defensive play.
2 great defensive plays by the Grizzlies. Giving up all those free yards and penalties just to make a stand.
Yeah, looks like number 1, Jason Voorhees, came in and hit the quarterback, dislodged the ball, and then one of the offensive linemen for Columbia fell on the ball, but it didn't make any difference, Peyton, because it was 4th down, Bubba.
That's right,
There's no way. It didn't make any difference. So the Grizzlies take over on their own 34-yard line.
Come out in a shotgun formation. Barbara, the quarterback. Big Deshaun Jackson joins him in the backfield. That dude's a bowling ball. I'd like to see him get them going. Here's a snap. Barba looks, and pass is dropped.
Yeah, the pass was on the money to number 12, Devin Green, but Devin saw the defensive back coming up and getting a bead on him, so I think he got a little bit of alligator arms and a little bit of looking up too soon. Didn't look the ball into his hands, and he ended up dropping it. So we got 2nd down and 10 now from the Grizzlies 34.
Battle Creek a little stunned here. By this point, they're usually up by about 3 scores. Ball game still tied. Pass is complete, and to number 2, Jackson Wells, but he's quickly brought down by a Lions defender.
Yeah, and that was the Honey Badger, number 3. He came in and hit Wells quick as soon as he caught the ball. Basically, no gain on the play.
A loss of 2.
Loss of 2. There's a 3rd down marker. So 3rd and 12, the Grizzlies need to get up to the 45, their own 45-yard line for a 1st down. We'll see what they have in the playbook here.
Barba out of the shotgun, takes a snap, looks. He's going to step up and run. He's going to break 1 tackle, make a couple more, miss. He's running down the sideline, and he gets pushed out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. What a run by Barba.
Tremendous play, just a tremendous play by Colton Barba as he dropped back to pass and saw an opening, pull on the left-hand side, pulled the ball down and ran up, cut to the left, down the sidelines, and got out of bounds just ahead of the sticks. And 1st down for the Battle Creek Grizzlies as they operate from their own 48-yard line.
Moving on. Here's a snap. Pass is caught by Jackson, but he's going to be Brown, excuse me. Deshaun Brown with the catch.
Jayshawn Brown.
Jayshawn Brown.
Yeah.
Huge part of this offense.
He was on the game day show with us earlier today.
He's a heck of a ball player, Drake.
Well, they're going the wrong direction, Peyton. It's now 2nd and 13. They need to get down to the Columbia Central 41-yard line.
Barba's pass to number 2 is incomplete.
Yeah. Looks like he Barba threw that between wide receivers there. Nobody was really looking back for the ball.
Maybe just a broken play there.
Yeah. Timeout Grizzlies with exactly 8 minutes to go in the half.
We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. This ball game is tied 0-0.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
2nd down and 13 for the Grizzlies. Come out in shotgun. Swing pass to number 12. That's caught. He breaks the tackle. He's got one more man to beat, and he's brought down at the 29-yard line. But that's not after a Grizzlies first down and advancing the ball into Columbia territory.
There is a flag on the play. The official, on the sideline official here, the line judge, actually when he threw his flag, he went back into the Battle Creek bench on the ground right here, so not out on the field as he's discussing the penalty with the white hat. And there's a Columbia Central player down on the field, closest side of the field to us.
Maybe, hopefully, just a hamstring.
Yeah, he looks pretty uncomfortable right now, but we'll see what happens as we have a timeout for an injury.
Well, he's getting up now, and he walks off the field.
Yep, that was number 10 for Columbia.
And that flag, Drake,
King Booker is his name.
Kingston Booker.
Yep, Kingston Booker.
Great.
They got him up and.
Great basketball player.
Is that right? Okay. Well, Kingston was laying on the ground for just a little bit, but he walked off under his own.
Good to see. You know, he was dunking consistently in the 8th grade.
Be exciting to watch for the Columbia Lions coming up.
Absolutely. So after that's all sorted out.
It is 1st down and 10.
But there was a hold.
Well, I don't know what they're doing with the yard markers.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, that's really a 15. That is a 15. That looks like 1st and 25 from. There must have been a personal foul penalty of some sort. I'm not sure what this official over here called.
It looked like he motioned holding.
It is 1st and 25 from the Columbia Lions 46-yard line. So here we go. Maybe Battle Creek can work some magic on 1st and 25 like the Columbia Lions did in the first quarter.
Here's a snap. Up the middle to big Deshaun Brown, trying to spin his way out of tackles, but was gang tackled by a bunch of
You know,
Columbia Lions.
Jay Brown is good size and has a little quickness to him, and is pretty much a load to bring down. I can see why he's in the running back position for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. So now we've got what, 2nd and 22? Yeah, I would say it's 2nd and 22, 2nd and 21 from Columbia Central's 41-yard line. There's Brown.
Handoff up the middle to Brown, who maybe gets two more.
Well, now bring up a 3rd down. Third down and 20. They've got to get to at least the 21-yard line of Columbia Central's, and the ball is sitting on the 41 of Columbia Central. So they've got 3rd and 20. I don't know exactly what kind of play you call, unless you're just going to loft the ball up and try to get over the top of the defense here.
Quarterback draw might throw
Empty
Columbia.
Empty backfield for Barba. 3 wide receivers to this side.
Here's the snap. Barber looking. He fires to our side, and it's going to be dropped.
No, that wasn't going anywhere to begin with. The pass was only 2 yards ahead of the 3rd down the front marker, the line of scrimmage. So you're not gonna make any hay that way. So I would assume it is 4th down from their own 41-yard line, and
they're not going to
Colton
punt.
Barber is staying in the game, so they're going for it right here, Peyton.
Analytics says go, I guess.
I don't know.
Deep pass from Barber. Overthrew his man.
Yeah, it was. You know what? At this point in the game, Peyton, I'm thinking about punting the ball away right there.
Absolutely, Drake.
I mean, you know, why are you gonna shorten the field for your opponent by 40 yards at least? I mean, they're gonna get the ball. Columbia Central's gonna get the ball back on their own 41-yard line here, with 59 yards to go to the end zone, as opposed to if you add another 20, 25 yards by kicking the ball.
Right.
You've got 70 yards, 75 yards to go.
That's true, yeah. Well, they didn't play the field position game too well there.
And so, I don't know about this analytics book everybody talks about. I haven't seen the book. I haven't really read the book. I don't understand it. I've watched a lot of football in my day, but I'm just thinking maybe old school football and it's 4th and 20. 4th and 20. I don't know what book it is that says throw it deep.
Maybe they were trying to catch Columbia off guard. I don't.
Maybe so. I'm not sure.
Regardless, Columbia has the football. At their own, 41-yard line? We've got another quarterback change for Columbia.
I think they're worried. I think they're talking about the time now. They put 6 minutes on the clock from 5:50 to 6, so they've added 10 seconds.
Holloway in at quarterback, takes a snap, but there is flags. And they're pointing at Battle Creek, another defender lined up offsides.
And why wouldn't you don't you let the play go?
That's what I thought. In high school, maybe it's different, though.
That might be.
I
know
think
in
it's a
college
dead ball.
in college and pro, they let the play go. Anyway, offsides on the Grizzlies right there. So now it's 1st and 5 from Columbia's 46-yard line in a 0-0 ball game.
Here's the snap. Handoff to the left side. Finally brought down.
Elliott Stanford, number 1, running back for Columbia Central, has a nice game.
Brought down at about the 39-yard line. No, that's about the 40.
Yeah, about 42-yard line of Battle Creek. Approaching 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. 0-0 score. Holloway in the shotgun.
Here's the snap. It's a low one. He rolls to our side. Pass is complete. And he pushed out of bounds.
Cason Murillo. Cason Murillo on the reception right there, and he picked up 76 yards on that. Second down and 4 from Battle Creek's 36-yard line. Players being directed off the field. Number 16 for Columbia Central. Some type of uniform issue or maybe a blood on the uniform.
The ball ended up on the ground, but number 1 picks it up and picks up a huge chunk of yards for Columbia.
Yep, and the tackle being made by number 7, Connor Duncan.
So that was a great heads-up play.
For Battle Creek, but it was a heads-up play. The ball was fumbled by the quarterback as the running back, number 1, just picked the ball up. And I believe that's Elliott Stanford.
Elliott Stanford.
Yeah, he just picked the ball up and ran right up the middle. It got the first down to the Grizzlies' 29-yard line as they set up 1st and 10.
At the 28. Columbian pistol. Another low snap.
Oh, there's a fumble.
Mishandling of the handoff.
Columbia Central fell back on it. Elliott Stanford again, as it was a shaky handoff between Lee Holloway and Stanford, as Stanford was running to the left-hand side of the line, was actually trying to gain control of the ball and finally did just as he was going to the ground for a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 now with 3.5 minutes to go in the half.
Columbia comes out in a shotgun. Stanful in the backfield. Another pistol. Here's the snap. It's play action. Quarterback throws it downfield.
Oh,
had a receiver open.
Yeah, number 7 for Columbia had the ball in his sights and was fading back like he was going to catch it, and he just got turned just over his outside shoulder and got turned around.
So a little mishap there for Columbia, who now faces a 3rd and 9.
This is where the Grizzly defense need to stiffen up right here.
Absolutely.
Make a stand. 3rd and 9 from their 29-yard line is Columbia back in the pistol formation as Lee Holloway has the Honey Badger number 3 behind him. 3 wide receiver bunch to the left-hand side. 1 wide receiver close to us. Looks like.
Here's the snap. It's a little speed option. It was pitched to the Honey Badger.
Nothing.
He's going to be brought down for a huge TFL. That's number 6 on the stop for the Grizzlies. That play was ate up from the beginning.
Yeah. That was that. It was almost as if Battle Creek knew exactly what Columbia was calling right there. As number 5, Chris Lemming, Demarius Turner was in on the tackle. There's a number of Battle Creek players. Connor Duncan. They were all over there for that 3rd down play, which was a big loss of about 10 yards on that play. Now brings up roughly 4th and 18, 4th and 19.
It's a 4th and long, Drake.
What are you going to call? Are you going to? And it looks like Columbia's going to take a timeout and talk about it.
Well, while they discuss what they're going to do next, we're going to go to break. Don't go anywhere. This ball game's tied. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
So after the timeout, Columbia brings their offense back onto the field in another 4th and long situation. I don't know what they discussed in the huddle, Drake, but we're about to find out.
Lee Holloway, shotgun formation for the Lions.
Here's the snap. Holloway is pressured, and he's going to be dropped.
Nothing.
For a sack.
Big 66 for the Grizzlies came in there and wrapped Holloway up. Xander Hamilton, a freshman defensive tackle and also plays offensive tackle. But Holloway took 3 steps back and then almost immediately tucked the ball to run in the middle, up the middle, and Hamilton was having none of it as Battle Creek stiffened up on their defensive side of the ball on 4th down and now have the ball with 2.5 minutes to go exactly in the half. Let's see if they can generate any offense at all against this tough Columbia Central defense.
Barba still in at quarterback. Getting the call. Here's the snap. Hands it off to the right side. That's big Deshaun Brown on the carry.
Yeah. Deshaun run a little east and west. I think Deshaun needs to look, get his head up and look for that opening and get a little quicker north and south, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, that makes perfect sense to me, Drew.
I mean, he looks like he ran down the line of scrimmage when you need to go on and kind of make that cut, get behind your blockers and make some progress.
Absolutely. Another handoff. No, it's play action. Dumped it off to number 2. He's making men miss. He stiff arms one, still being drugged. Is number 2 all the way down to about the 49-yard line. That was Jackson Wells.
Jackson Wells would not be denied right there. He took a little dump pass off to the left-hand side of the line, got around the first defender, and got that first down yardage with just under 2 minutes to play, just under 1.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
All knotted up at 0.
And Battle Creek's at midfield.
Here's the snap. Barba has time, fires to the near sideline. That's complete.
To number 9, Braden Fortune. And Braden Fortune right down that left sideline and got out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:08 to go in the half. As it's 2nd down and about 4 yards to go. I'm looking for something down the middle, right? Maybe down the seam, over the top, down the seam. Does that make sense? I think that.
Here's the snap, play action. Going back to that left side to the flat. That's number 20, who's getting flipped, but not after picking up that first down.
Nice pitch and catch from Lee Holloway to Landon Crawford, and Landon Crawford put on the motor and got the ball down to the 33-yard line of Columbia Central with exactly 1 minute to go in the first half.
Now Battle Creek with some momentum.
I'm sorry, I didn't say Lee Holloway. I meant Colton Barber on the.
Here's your shot, Drake. And it's going to be completed to the far sideline, number 13, Stanley Williams Jr.
Stanley Williams Jr. caught that ball at the 10-yard line. Terrific pitch and catch by Colton Barba. 43 seconds to go, and it looks like.
And there's.
Oh, no.
They're going to bring it back.
They're calling this back? Oh, my goodness. What a heartbreaker for the Battle Creek Grizzlies as they're having that long pass reception call back. Illegal man downfield as one of the big offensive linemen just got a little too far down the field from the line of scrimmage. So with 43 seconds to go, it is now 1st and 15 from the 43-yard line of Columbia Central with 43 seconds to go in the half. Timeout, Columbia.
Well, with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break as well. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Columbia Central versus Battle Creek on 103.7 WKRM.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
And we're back here at Battle Creek High School with 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Battle Creek just called for an illegal man downfield, so that sets them up with a 1st and 15 on the 38-yard line. Here's the snap. It's a throw to the left side. Number completed to number 12, who's brought down after maybe a gain of 5.
No, maybe. Clock still running, 30 seconds to go in the half. 2nd down and 10.
So the Grizzlies got to play with some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, Barba looks, fires, has a man downfield, just overthrew him.
Yeah, a little too deep and too far towards the sideline there as the receiver got turned around and just really didn't have a chance to catch that ball as Barba has a strong arm. He likes to put a lot of air in the ball, and that gives your wide receivers a chance to catch the ball and adjust to the ball. The more air you have under it, the more time the receiver has to adjust.
Huge 3rd down, and there's whistles. We've got a false start on Battle Creek. So hyping up your own fan base on 3rd down might have caused a little miscommunication there.
And it's just you're probably going into pass protection mode, and you're trying to get maybe an extra step to set up and block for your quarterback, and there you're just a little jumpy right there on the offensive line. And I think that's exactly what happened. So 14 seconds to go here. 38 yards to pay dirt.
Here's the snap. Barba has time. Looking deep down the field and overthrew his receiver again.
Yeah, that was the pass was relatively in the area of the wide receiver. I think Barba there could have put a little bit more air underneath it. I mean, you're going to have to kind of throw a jump ball at this situation in order for your receiver to make a play on the ball.
That was great coverage there also by the Columbia Central line there.
Yeah. And Battle Creek's called a timeout with 8 seconds to go, 4th and 15. So this looks like it's going to be an all or nothing type play for Battle Creek. And, I'm just going to send my tallest receiver down to the end zone and maybe bring another receiver with him. I know you don't want too many defenders in the area of the pass, but I think as far as your best chance to make a play on the ball, possibly get a reception, a Hail Mary type play.
Absolutely.
You're going to have to get a couple of players where the ball is going to come back down after the quarterback throws it. So,
and if I'm Columbia, you have to keep everything in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see they've got 6 defensive backs are just going to rush 4, and more than likely their linebackers are going to take an extra deep drop right here. Nothing hurts you from, say, unless it gets past the 10-yard line.
Biggest play of the half coming up for the Grizzlies, who shuffles some more receivers.
They got 2 more wide receivers on receivers on the right side.
Here's the snap to Barba. Barba's being pressured. He's hit as he throws, and that ball's going to be intercepted by Columbia as time expires. No. Are they going to get...
Well, whoever's running the clock did not start the clock. And so I would say, there's about 2 seconds left. Yeah, that's right. Columbia takes over the ball at the 11-yard line. They're on 11-yard line after the interception. 2 seconds to go in the half, Peyton. I think that'll probably end up doing it for this half, taking care of the time on this half, and in a 0-0 tie.
It's nuts. I wouldn't have thought it would be 0-0, and I guarantee you these Battle Creek fans and players didn't think it was going to be this close.
They're pretty much used to taking care of business in the first half and cruising in the second.
And the clock's running by the third quarter. Not tonight.
Well,
nay.
No, not tonight.
Not so fast, my friend.
There you have it. then Lee Corso's not even here. You know what I mean?
So it looks like Columbia is just going to knee this one down to go into the second half. At the end of 2 quarters, your score is Columbia Central 0, Battle Creek 0. You are listening to 103.7 WKRM. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined alongside Drake Colley, and we'll be back with a little halftime breakdown after this.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family-owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Are you tired of living with neuropathy? If you're living with pain and numbness in your feet, then you understand that most treatments only target the symptoms of your neuropathy. At the Dr. Gill Center, our customized therapies target the underlying causes of neuropathy, promoting healing and helping to restore function. Are you ready to say goodbye to pain and limitations of neuropathy and hello to a brighter, pain-free future? Call 615-794-0800 and ask about our $49 special. Take the first step. Start living pain-free with Dr. Gill Center. Call me painfree.com.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM and WKOM, has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is approximately 18 by 18, and each includes a closet-type storage area. Included are utilities, Wi-Fi, and communal break area. Contact Station Manager Clayton Harris at 931-626-3131.
Do you want to be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you want to taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. Oh,
He shoots, and he scores!
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price, along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Welcome back in to halftime of the Columbia Central versus Battle Creek Grizzlies football game, and it's been a barn burner.
It certainly has. This is the Maury County Public Schools game of the week. We did a game day show at 4:30 up till kickoff at 6, and we were at the brand new, and I mean brand new, Battle Creek High School here in Spring Hill, Tennessee, looking at this beautiful sports facility, a terrific track facility surrounding the football field that has the Shaw Sports turf on it, with a huge blue and white Grizzly logo in the middle of the field. It extends from the 38-yard line on one side to the 38-yard line on the other side. It almost takes up the whole center of the field around the 50. I mean, it looks great, and had a terrific turnout. And the reason that we're broadcasting this game is we want to showcase Maury County Public Schools and how great the facilities are and how they're supported by the public school systems. And this new high school in Spring Hill is just now budding. That the roots have been planted. They just have a freshman and sophomore class right now. That's why they only have a JV football team that, oh, by the way, is undefeated.
They are.
And we want people, and Columbia Central has come in tonight. Now, the Grizzlies are looking to keep a perfect record and stay undefeated after possibly winning tonight. It's 0-0 at halftime. We've got about 5 minutes until kickoff of the second half. But, Peyton, what I've seen from these two teams tonight is I've seen some quality quarterback play. I've seen some quality receiver play. And I've seen some quality running back play. So from a skill perspective of looking at these two different teams, I think there's a bright future ahead for both Columbia Central's varsity team and Battle Creek's varsity team, which they will start varsity play next season.
That's right.
They'll end their junior varsity season with just 9th to 10th graders. They have one more game after tonight. But next season they start a full varsity schedule as they will have freshman, sophomore, and a junior class here at Battle Creek High School.
Yeah, no.
I mean, like you said, from Culleoka, which is where you're from, the area of Murray County where you're from.
Yes, sir.
They, Columbia Central is using Gabe Leonard, right?
Gabe Leonard, the quarterback.
And he's from Culleoka because Culleoka does not have a football program, so they co-op with Columbia Central. He's quarterbacking along with Lee Holloway, number 17. Both of those quarterbacks throw the ball well.
They have. They've both been terrific
I
tonight.
mean, they've been right on the money. They've had their passes have velocity. They've made good decisions. And I'm very impressed with the skill position play of Gabe Leonard and Lee Holloway and their wide receivers. And on the other side, the Grizzlies, they look good too.
They look really good. And
I mean, Colton Barba, their quarterback, number 10, is right on the money, very accurate with his passes. The wide receivers, not a lot of drops. You know, a lot in this junior varsity level, you'll see more drops and mistakes than you will good quality play at the skill positions. But in these two teams tonight, we've seen some really quality play. Now, there hasn't been much scoring.
No scoring, actually.
A lot of action between the 20s,
Yes.
if you know what I mean.
Yes,
right?
yes.
But I do feel as though, you know, somebody's going to break through here, man. These teams are too talented to not put some points on the board, make a big play here or there. As we well know, both teams might make a big play themselves. And we're tied 0-0, so I think we're in for a great second half. Terrifically competitive football the rest of the way. And Battle Creek is looking to keep their season going unscathed and undefeated.
That'd be huge for this program.
Oh, absolutely.
Starting up.
I mean, just think if you were on the first football team at Battle Creek High School and you went undefeated your first year, maybe undefeated your second. I mean, you know, it's stuff that legends and folklore and high school lore or stories are written about.
Absolutely.
But as of right now, these players for Battle Creek don't know what losing feels like.
Not at all.
So
They've been perfect
and
all
they don't
season.
want to know what it feels like.
No.
They want to
absolutely
take
not.
care of business, and Columbia Central on the other side wants to kind of rain on their parade, so to speak. You know what I mean? Ruin their party.
That's right. Well, it's been a huge party here in Spring Hill and Battle Creek. A huge turnout for this team, like you were saying earlier.
I want to say there's, just looking here on Battle Creek's side for a junior varsity game, we've got a good 300 to 400 people here.
And that's fantastic for a first-year program, you know, wanting to get their feet wet and their feet under them in this JV season. And like you said, Drake, the future is bright here.
Yeah.
And the future is bright with Columbia Central.
Columbia Central brought about 100 folks with them. They're sitting across the way from us right now, and all the Battle Creek fans are sitting underneath us. But to the Battle Creek fans, this is their varsity season. Now, I mean, there is no varsity program. These 9th and 10th graders are their varsity program. So they're going to come out, and they're doing what they're supposed to do, and that's support their team.
And they've done a great job all year.
You know,
they have.
The cheerleaders are over down here to our right. They had the band out on the field earlier. A young lady sang the national anthem, which was absolutely
she killed it.
Terrific, gorgeous voice, beautiful voice, and a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. And we're getting ready for football. We've only got about 10 seconds till kickoff as Columbia Central's coming back on the field, and I guess Battle Creek's coming out at some point.
Well, also, Drake, I'd like to stop and take this time to thank all of our listeners and our viewers for
and our
listening
advertisers.
And our advertisers.
I mean, yeah, we've got guys that businesses around this community that help support Maury County Public Schools and support what we're doing here, is streaming you, bringing these live sporting events from various high schools around Maury County, and it wouldn't be possible without those people and you people listening, and Peyton and I and everybody at WKOM, WKRM, 103.7, 101.7, 1340 AM. Certainly appreciate your support, and we just hope to continue what we're doing and build on what we're doing.
Absolutely.
And the way we're able to do that is for local businesses to get involved, support your local high schools, support their sports, give Coach Dickinson a call at the radio station, and he'll be happy to set you up with the streaming, with the advertising, and we can bring more great sporting events like this to you and bring it to the people around Maury County and around the world.
That's right.
Because we are on WKOM.com, Front Porch TN Sports, Front Porch Radio TN Sports. Anyway, Google WKOM.
You'll find it.
We're on Twitch, Twitter, what
YouTube,
other Switch, Snitch,
YouTube,
Ditch,
Facebook.
I don't know what I mean, YouTube, you name it. We're on it. Just get on YouTube, put in WKOM, and it'll pull it up, and you can watch these great sporting events. And you don't have to watch them live. You can pull it back up because they're all archived.
That's right, Drake. That's right.
So here we go.
Columbia Central to kick off to the Battle Creek Grizzlies to start the second half.
It looked like the older lady that fell in the stands right at the end of the first half was attended to, and I saw her get up, and she was helped to some place to get her attended to, but she looked like she was going to be okay, so that's good news.
Absolutely. And here the second half is underway with a deep kick.
Good kick. That was a terrific kick by Columbia Central.
Huge leg there.
Sent the ball pretty much through the end zone, Battle Creek end zone, and Battle Creek will come out. The ball spotted at the 20-yard line. And we'll see if we can't get some scoring done. This almost looked like the Tennessee-Alabama game on Saturday. Not much, there's a lot of action, a lot of hitting going on.
A lot of hitting, a lot
but
of
nobody
defense.
Could make any headway on the scoreboard. You know what I mean?
A lot of penalties as well, Drake.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Colton Barba still the quarterback for the Grizzlies. He comes out in shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Barba looks to the near side and just a bit high. His intended receiver was number 12, Devin Green.
Yeah, just threw it right over the head, out of bounds over Devin Green's head. That was a simple kind of a pop pass, flare pass out to the side along the line of scrimmage, parallel line of scrimmage. And it was just too high for Devin Green. Wide receiver bunch this left side right here, Peyton, with an offset H-back behind him, which would make you think this is some type of screen almost, a wide receiver screen.
Who we circling over here.
Yeah, right
number
there.
12.
You see that on the right side of the screen. You can tell number 12, Devin Green, is offset behind.
I'm going to say they're going to go deep. I'm going to say they're going to fake the screen and have.
Well, what you've got, you just have 3 offensive linemen down, the center and the 2 guards. And then you got both tackles.
We're about to
and
see.
Probably a tight end out here on the line of scrimmage, way wide to the left side with Devin Green behind him. Colton Barber in the shotgun.
Big Jay-Sean Brown.
And Jay-Sean Brown right there to his left side.
Here's the snap. Barba looks. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to fall forward after about a pickup of 4.
Yeah, maybe closer to 5 or 6. That's a nice little gain. So, yeah, I think we're looking at about 3rd down and 4, 3rd down and 5. That's pretty manageable for the Battle Creek Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was a 6-yard gain. Here's the snap, play action. Little flare pass, going nowhere.
Whistle blows, that's okay. It is football. You're going to have a little extra action there.
The receiver.
As the play was made by number 1, Elliott Stanford. He rode the receiver out of bounds, and there's a little bit of extracurricular activity going on, but nothing too nefarious, so everybody's good. 4th down and 3. And Battle Creek, at their own 27-yard line, is lining up to go for it.
I would say analytics say to punt here, Drake. So I think coach is going
I
with
would
his
say,
gut.
I mean, analytics are kind of crazy sometimes.
Here's the snap. Barba.
They're back,
drop,
back to pass.
He steps up. He's going to run with it. He's going to take off and get very close.
I think he got it.
To the first down
He got that first down. Absolutely he did.
Colton Barba doesn't see anybody downfield, so he does what he's done earlier in the game. And
he just tucked it, and scooted up through the middle of the line of scrimmage and cut over to his left, ran down the sidelines and got out of bounds like he knew exactly where to get to for that first down marker. He got it, and it's first down Grizzlies from their own 35-yard line, 34.
Here's Barba out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. And
that's going nowhere.
Jayshon Brown is met and dropped.
By the Honey Badger, number 3. Honey Ball absolutely stuck Jayshon Brown. As soon as Jayshon got that handoff, he was hit. I was surprised he was able to hang on to the ball.
He got popped.
And that was a 4-yard loss for Battle Creek as they're pushed back to their 30-yard line to make it 2nd and 14.
That was a great hit by the Honey Badger. He went low on big Jayshon Brown and just popped him. Barba out of the shotgun. Looking to the far sideline, just...
It was almost a lateral, but they're going to call it incomplete. Yeah, because, you know, the Honey Badger don't care.
Honey Badger definitely does not care.
I'm just telling you, the Honey Badger don't care.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long for the Grizzlies on their opening drive to start the second half in a deadlock game.
3rd and 14. Battle Creek needs to look for a long completion here, probably.
Barba out of the shotgun. Looks. He's going to sling it. And he had a receiver open, but just a little bit too much mustard.
A little bit too far. Had Barba put a little bit more air underneath there, it'd probably been a pretty close play for that receiver. But as of right now, and I tell you what, Coach Justin Burham has a little riverboat gambler in it because it looks like 4th and 14 from their own 30-yard line. Oh, no, here we go. No, he's going to send in the punt team.
Smart call.
Yeah, I would definitely send in the punt team. As number 55, Nathan Dussault is back to Dussault is back to punt. Ball is on the 30-yard line. Dussault kicks the ball.
That's a high punt. It's going to be shorter than the last one, and it takes a Columbia Central hop.
And then rolls dead at the 46-yard line of the Battle Creek Grizzlies. That's where Columbia will take over.
So Columbia has pretty good field position to start their first drive of the half.
You know what? If I'm Columbia Central, I'm feeling really good about the field position. And I might just try to put the ball in the hands of my best running back, or, you know, keep the ball on the ground and try to tell your offensive line, look, you've got good size. It's time to start moving that defensive line out, get some holes open, and we're going to run the ball.
We'll see what they do.
As Gabe Leonard is back in at quarterback.
Takes the snap, hands it off to the Honey Badger, up the middle, breaking tackles and falling forward to about the... That's
the 38-yard line of Battle Creek, which means 2nd down and about 2 to go. 8-yard gain.
Huge gain, and you called it, Drake.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they keep it on the ground right here. I mean, the train of thought by most football coaches is establish the run and then go to the pass.
Absolutely.
Because if you establish the run, you're having success running the ball, it brings the defense up closer and closer.
Here's the snap. This one's going to be to the outside for the Honey Badger, who's swarmed, still fighting, but is ultimately brought down at about the line of scrimmage, I'd say.
Great defensive stand by the Battle Creek Grizzlies as they stiffened up on their defense to bring up a 3rd down and
3. So they say you lost a yard there.
Yeah,
Greg.
3.5, maybe 4 yards to go as Columbia tries to figure out a way to get a first down here in the 3rd quarter, approaching 6.5 minutes to go in the 3rd in a 0-0 tie ball game.
Columbia out of the pistol. Gabe Leonard, the quarterback. We've got movement up front.
And that looks like that's on Battle Creek. They just got a little too antsy, jumped a little too soon.
So
that's gonna give them a first down.
Free first down for this Columbia Central offense.
Yeah. If you're Battle Creek, you cannot be. You've got to hold your waters there on the defensive front. Keep your eye on that football. Don't listen to the cadence out of the quarterback's mouth or the clapping sometimes they use to tell the center when to snap. You've got to keep your peripheral vision on that football.
That's right. Here's Leonard out of the shotgun, hands it off up the middle to the Honey Badger, who's breaking free and finally getting stopped.
That's coming back. That's a hold on Columbia Central. And that's going to come back and cost them 10 yards, which is just what the doctor ordered for Battle Creek Grizzlies. They needed something to slow it after giving up the first down on the offsides penalty by the Grizzlies. Now Columbia gets called for a 10-yard holding penalty, and now it becomes first down and 20 from the Grizzlies' 44-yard line.
That's huge. Gabe Leonard takes the snap, hands it off to the left side. Number 1 is
Elliott Stanford.
Elliott Stanford on the carry. Picks up maybe 3, 4.
Yeah, they just decided maybe a little bit at a time and try to get in a position to, even if they get 4th down, get it within maybe 5 or 6 yards of a first down down here and get in position to where you have a manageable 4th down if you need it deep in Grizzly territory.
Absolutely. Columbia in the pistol. Leonard still the quarterback. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to the right this time to Stanfield, who's going to find a crease. He's got one man to beat, and he's brought down at about the 15 of Battle Creek. What a run.
And Chris Lemming on the tackle. He caught up with Stanford, but I'll tell you what, Stanford built up a head of steam right there. He looked like he was headed for 6 until Chris Lemming, number 5, came up from behind and took him down.
That was a great run by this Columbia offense, and just what they needed as they are knocking on the door inside the 20 at the 15.
Grizzlies need to make a play defensively right here.
Leonard takes the snap. He's going to hand it off again.
Oh, and they did. And they did make a play as Chris Lemming comes in and just tackles number 1, Elliott Stanford, in the backfield. No chance to go anywhere as the Lemming pulls down Stanford for a 3-yard loss.
Here's the snap. This time Leonard's going to throw, and it's going to be deflected. Great coverage there by Battle Creek, number 6.
Demarius Turner on the defensive play right there, as Demarius went high in the air and came down on his shoulder and his headgear. He looks to be shaking off and might be and looks to be okay, I guess.
He got up high. He had great coverage there as Columbia was trying to take a shot to the end zone, just didn't work out. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14 for the Lions.
Yeah, 3rd and 14, and you're on your opponent's
15.
Well, really, 18-yard line right there. So if you're on the 18-yard line, maybe I'm looking to get inside the 10-yard sticks, maybe get a 4th down and manageable to go on it right here, and not try to get it all in one play.
Here's the snap. Honey Badger takes it. He's going on the left side, and he's met by about 3 defenders there.
Terrific play by Battle Creek as they stiffened up.
So Lemming with the hit on the Honey Badger.
Chris Lemming is everywhere, folks. I'm telling you, he's fast. He's a ball hawk. He's and a headhunter. He knows how to get to the ball, and that was terrific pursuit on the left-hand side of the defensive line for the Battle Creek Grizzlies as it's 4th down and 11, Peyton.
This time, Columbia gonna come out in the shotgun. They're bringing in a receiver to the right-hand side. Here's the snap. Leonard looking. He has all day. He's gonna throw to the left side, and that ball is gonna be intercepted. It appears
he's better off just knocking
it down. Correct?
He's better off knocking it down, but I don't know if they're going to give it to him or inbound.
It looked like he toe tapped, but he didn't. The refs are saying he didn't toe tap.
Maybe they just said he was out of bounds, which is better for Battle Creek anyway.
Absolutely.
They don't want to intercept the ball at the 3-yard line.
No.
And have their backs against the end zone. So they're going to bring the ball out to the 8. It's about the 17-yard line of the Grizzlies, and then it'll be 1st down and 10 with 3:41 to go in the 3rd quarter.
I really thought that defender toe tapped.
I couldn't tell from this. It's on the other side of the field from us. I just really couldn't tell, but it was awfully close.
It was. Could have been a crucial mistake for the Grizzlies. As Colton Barba trots his offense back out onto the field at their own 17-yard line, still tied 0-0 in the 3rd quarter. We've got a timeout. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got a barn burner in Spring Hill between the Columbia Central Lions and the Battle Creek Grizzlies, who are tied at 0. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
After the timeout, Battle Creek will now trot onto the field with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Deadlocked at 0 with Columbia Central. Barba in a quarterback out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to number 6 up the middle, who's found a crease and is finally brought down at the 30-yard line. That's Demarius Turner.
Nice run right up the middle, just a simple handoff right up the gut to Demarius Turner, and he gets a 1st down. And
here's a snap. Battle Creek going fast. Turner again to the outside, breaking a tackle and being finally hit after a gain of, what, about 6 there?
Yeah, and by a solid, I want to say 8 yards on that run by Demarius Turner.
There is a
tackled by number 56, Mason. Looks like Southall.
It doesn't matter, Drake, because the referee called a hold against the Grizzlies.
So that penalty puts the Grizzlies way back at their 22-yard line and makes it 1st down and 20.
Wow.
Which is just another drive killer, Peyton. It just takes the winds out of your offensive sails, and
that it does.
You've got to figure out a way to get back those 10 and make another 10, and you just get tackled right there for no gain. So
Jay-Sean Brown on the carry. So Brown with a small gain on first down. It's going to bring up 2nd and long. Barber out of the shotgun. Looks over the middle. That pass is high and almost intercepted. It went through the hands of the receiver, number 2, Jackson Wells.
Yeah.
And it looks like we've got another flag on the play.
It's going to be another unsportsmanlike on the sidelines.
This time it's on Columbia Central.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, but it looks like it's laundry day for this official crew out here tonight, Drake.
Yeah.
We've seen quite a bit.
They're stepping off the yardage right here, and that might be a automatic first down. It's still going to be third. Now it's 3rd and 5 from the Grizzlies' 36-yard line.
Here's the snap. Barber to throw, finds number 12, who is hit immediately.
Yeah, probably lost a yard on that play right there. So now you got 4th down and a long 5 from your 36-yard line, looking to get to your 41-yard line if you're the Grizzlies. And they're going for it again. Coach Burham rolling the dice.
We'll see if it pays off. Barber out of the shotgun.
He might just be trying to draw him off sides.
Battle Creek
and they take a timeout.
ends up burning a timeout.
Yeah,
like
I think they were just trying to draw him off sides and maybe get that first down.
And that was
just like Columbia got their first down earlier in this quarter with a 5-yard penalty. So they were trying to get him to jump off sides.
There's great discipline by the Columbia Central defense by not jumping. You know, they were playing great situational football there, and it paid off. Surely Battle Creek's going to come out in a punt formation, you would assume, right? In their own territory in a tied football game.
I would think after that, after they did not jump off sides, they got the timeout, I would think in this type of ball game, with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, 0-0 tie, I'm thinking Coach Burham is going to punt the ball away. But you just never know.
You never know,
I mean,
Drake.
you just don't ever know.
We could see a fake punt here. I don't know how likely that is, but I don't know. Looks like Coach Burham is sending his offense out there, Drake.
Yeah.
It's go time.
He's not going to punt the ball away. 4th and 5 yards to go.
Shotgun, trips far side. Barba takes the snap, throws over the middle.
Oh, it's intercepted
by number 1.
That's going to be a touchdown.
He's got nobody in front of him. Green grass. Barbara to make this touchdown-saving tackle at the 2.
What an effort by the quarterback, Colton Barber, to bring down big number 1, Elliott Stanford, who intercepted the ball, stiff-armed one of the Grizzlies down to the ground around the 10, and then was taken down by Barber at roughly the 2-yard line. And now Columbia Central set up in a terrific situation to put some points on the board in this 0-0 tie with 2:22.
Battle Creek's defense has made big stands in this game, but this is the closest either team has been to scoring. So we'll see if Central can capitalize on the great field position after the huge interception. And we're seeing if Battle Creek's defense can make a huge stand.
We've seen it before that Battle Creek is stiffened up and they've made plays on the defensive side of the ball, so we'll see right now.
Gabe Leonard out of the pistol, hands it off up the middle, going nowhere, Drake.
Matter of fact, they lost 2 yards on that play, so now it is 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
So 2 more of those, and Battle Creek is
number 30 for Battle Creek, Bo Wilson. linebacker came in there and submarined that in the backfield for a 2-yard loss, and now it's 2nd down and goal from the 4-yard line.
And now Columbia Central is going to take a timeout. So with that, we will as well. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this break.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM and WKOM, has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is approximately 18 by 18, and each includes a closet-type storage area. Included are utilities, Wi-Fi, and communal break area. Contact Station Manager Clayton Harris at 931-626-3131.
Welcome back in as Battle Creek looking to make a goal line stand on the Columbia Central Lions here late in the 3rd quarter, all deadlocked at 0, Drake.
That's what it's going to take. I don't. Conventional wisdom would tell you that running the ball here, 2nd and goal from the 4, would probably be a good idea. Throwing the ball might not be such a great idea. But you've got the Honey Badger in the backfield.
I'm assuming run here.
And you've got big Elliott Stamp. Oh, the Honey Badger
direct
took
snap.
Yes.
To the Honey Badger. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 more, and he dives
touchdown.
Close to the end zone. There is a touchdown, but there's a flag on the field, Drake. There is a flag on the field.
You've got, Columbia Central call for illegal shift.
So they ran a direct snap to the Honey Badger, who fought his way into the end zone, but it was all for nothing as there was an illegal shift.
Illegal shift on the Columbia Central there, and I think it had to do something with the direct snap. Elliott Stanford, both Stanford and the Honey Badger were in the backfield for Columbia as the Honey Badger took the direct snap, and I think maybe number 1, Elliott Stanford could have been a little confused or discombobulated and got called for an illegal shift there as the ball was snapped. So that will negate the touchdown, back Columbia up another 5 yards. So basically you've got 2nd down again from the 9-yard line with just over 1.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter in a 0-0 tie.
It's been a crazy game, Drake. Both teams' defenses playing tough and undisciplined at times, and flags are killing these teams right now offensively.
And like I said, it's young kids to begin with, and it's younger kids in 9th and 10th graders for the most part, junior varsity football, and they're going to be making mistakes. They're in a learning stage, and that's why these coaches do such a great job in trying to get these kids prepared for varsity life here in a couple of years when they move up to the varsity level of their respective high schools.
That's right.
So, Peyton, here we go. It's roughly 2nd down and goal from the 10-yard line. And I would say, I'm thinking
the Honey Badger.
The Honey Badger is still in the shotgun.
So we're running another Wildcat.
Even though Columbia's thrown the ball well,
here's the Honey Badger, and there's
a timeout. Is that a timeout called by?
It is a timeout. Were we going to see Honey Badger throw that football?
I don't know. He very well could throw it, but the Honey Badger timeout was called just before the ball was snapped as Coach Justin Burham wanted to talk it over with his Grizzlies.
So as they're discussing things in the huddle, we'll get to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. 1:39 left in the 3rd quarter. 0 Columbia Central, 0 Battle Creek High School. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Welcome back to the campus of Battle Creek High School in this barn burner of a football game, Drake.
It seems like we've been down here, we've been waiting on this play for a long time. We've had timeouts, we've had a little bit of everything going on. Second down and goal from the 10 for Columbia Central.
They're still in the Wildcat with Honey Badger in the shotgun. He fakes it left. He's getting brought down by his jersey. He's still running. No, he's stuffed.
As big number 73 for the Grizzlies. And I'm talking, this guy is a good size, but Giovanni Rosas. Wow. Number 73 for the Grizzlies came in there and corralled the Honey Badger. And I mean, corralled him, and that's a 9-yard loss on that play. It is now 3rd and goal from the 19, and this Battle Creek Grizzly defense has risen up, stiffened up, and put their big grizzly paws up and corralled these running Lions for Columbia Central as they were knocking on the Grizzlies' den door at 1st and goal from the 2. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 19.
Holloway in at quarterback. Takes the snap. Takes a huge drop.
Oh, and he gets hammered.
What a stand by the Battle Creek Grizzly defense.
What a shot and what a rush.
And there was a flag against Columbia, but that one's going to be declined.
And I think in there on that tackle was number 7.
Connor Duncan.
Connor Duncan for the Battle Creek Grizzlies, as they just put a rush on that the Columbia Lions could not contain. They were just overwhelmed by the Grizzlies' rush. And now it is 4th down and goal.
From the 28.
From the 28-yard line. When I just said earlier, Peyton, it was 1st and goal from the 2.
2 yards.
And the Grizzlies did what we talked about they had to do, and that is stiffen up that front defensive line, and the Columbia Lions are going for it.
4th and goal. From the shotgun, Holloway looks, has time, fires towards the end zone. That pass is going to be intercepted. In the end zone, an interception. So they're going to bring that out to, what, the 20-yard line? In on that interception, it looks like number 15 for the Grizzlies. Wyatt Summers just played deep ball. They knew that it was 4th down and goal, so they had the luxury, the Grizzlies did, their defensive backs, of just kind of bicycling back deep into the end zone and waiting for a deep pass, which is exactly what they did. And Wyatt Summers, just like catching a punt. Absolutely.
just drifted back, waited the ball to come to him, and then he was tackled immediately by a Columbia Lion in the end zone.
And that's going to end the 3rd quarter, Drake, as we go into the 4th quarter, all knotted up at 0.
I'm telling you, it's a dogfight here between the Lions and the Grizzlies. And I tell you what, I've never seen really any video of a Lion and a Grizzly fighting. I bet that would be some type of battle.
It'd be what we're seeing here tonight.
I would say it would have to be pretty close to what we're witnessing right now tonight, as we are locked up with 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, 0-0. And the Grizzlies are now taking over, moving from our left to right at the 20-yard line. And this whole football game now comes down to a 10-minute quarter, right? I mean, that's kind of the way we look at it.
That's it, Drake. Will we see overtime tonight? I don't know. Does JV usually play overtime?
Sure. Why not?
Hey.
Absolutely, we're going to have some overtime. I'd like to think we're going to have overtime.
We'll see as Colton Barba, still the quarterback in for the Grizzlies, out of the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to number 6 up the middle, who is immediately brought down.
Number 6 for the Grizzlies, Demarius Turner. You know, he didn't. Demarius Turner was not the running back of choice in the first half, but he has the last few offensive sets for the Grizzlies. Number 6, Demarius Turner has gotten a few carries here.
That he has.
And he gets another one.
Handoff. Gaining some ground, but dropped at about the 26-yard line.
About a 5-yard gain, and he put his hand down on the carpet and trying to keep his balance and gain as many yards as he could to make it a 3rd down and 5 for the Grizzlies from their 25.
Barba trying to draw Columbia off sides. They're out of the shotgun formation. 2 receivers near side. Here's the snap. Barba looking. He's going to go deep. Up the seam. He's got a receiver.
It's intercepted.
And it's intercepted by number 29 for Columbia, who's going to return this football. Break a tackle. He fumbles the ball, picks it back up, and is finally tackled at about the 47. So we got a nice little arm punt.
That deep ball was intercepted by Columbia's Faison Wade, number 29, and he very similar to what the Grizzlies had in the end zone. It was just kind of almost like a punt pass. He just kept bicycling back, fading back, and ended up intercepting the overthrown pass. And there were 2 defenders in the area covering that one wide receiver for the Grizzlies. So probably not a very good decision there by Barba to throw that ball.
Maybe he was looking for a pass interference call.
I guess. Yeah, but you know what? If you're playing football, to
look for penalties.
Look for penalties from
the refs.
Why
are you playing?
That's right. You need to be making plays and quit. Don't depend on the refs.
Gabe Leonard hands it off up the middle.
Elliott Stanford, number 1. He's good size and has some speed to him, Peyton.
He does. He's hard to bring down.
Yeah, that's about a 4-yard gain. Solid 4 by Elliott Stanford, number 1 for the Columbia Central Lions.
So
if the Lions would just love to do this, they'd love just to run this ball straight into the end zone with very little time left on the clock here in the 4th quarter.
Leonard out of the pistol, hands it off to the Honey Badger, who
terrific play. Number 5, Chris Lemming. I mean, the kid, he is everywhere. He's the ball hawk for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. I just can't say enough about Chris Lemming and the plays that he has made. Tackles for losses tonight. He has probably made at least, that has to be his 4th tackle for a loss tonight.
Drake,
that's for a loss.
Just tackle for loss.
I mean, I'm not talking about just regular tackles. I'm talking about tackles for loss. Number 5, Chris Lemming for the Battle Creek Grizzlies just had a terrific game. He's my player of the game so far if the Grizzlies can pull out this victory.
Gabe Leonard out of shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his right. He's going to drop back and pass. He's looking. He's rolling to the right. He's being pursued, and he's going to just throw this football away.
Yeah, out of bounds.
Great pursuit by the Grizzlies on the quarterback there.
Now it's another 4th down.
I'm going to guess no punt.
4th down and about 8 yards to go here from
the Battle Creek.
Columbia. No, they're on Columbia's 49-yard line.
Okay.
So your defensive backs have to be aware. But, you know, I tell you what, number 1, Elliott Stanford has been running the ball pretty well this second half. So I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see something hand off to him. Looks like the Honey Badger might move in here and take – no, Leonard's still in there.
Leonard's still in, but Honey Badger joins him in the backfield. He's got 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Here's the snap. Leonard drops back, he looks right, and it's incomplete.
Yeah. And the throw was off and down to the little short and down to the right out of bounds.
But if you look, Stanford really wanted the ball. Number 1 at about the 40-yard line was open in the middle of the football field and just couldn't.
You're exactly right.
Didn't see him.
Of course, at this age, in this situation, you really, as a quarterback, you're probably not going through progressions like you do as older quarterbacks. College and pro quarterbacks obviously are taught. You mainly just have one receiver route in mind, and you drop back, get the ball out clean to him, and hope he makes the catch and you make an accurate throw.
Absolutely.
But the Grizzlies now have a chance. They're on Columbia's side of the field at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to the right side. He's running east to west.
Demarius Turner. 2 flags are down.
It looks like there's going to be some holding going on, I believe. He didn't make the motion for the hold. They called a block in the back against the Grizzlies. So that's going to back the Grizzlies up. 7 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in this ball game. Still no score.
Still no score, and the Grizzlies are going the opposite direction, away from the goal line they need to cross, as it is now 1st down and 20 from their own 41-yard line.
We got trips. Barba looking. He's going to tug it, and he does. And he dives forward across the 45 to about the 47.
Picking up about 6 yards right there. So now it's going to be 2nd down and 14 yards to go.
Battle Creek facing a 2nd down and long. Barba, the quarterback. Shotgun. Trips left. Here's the snap. Barba's looking right. Hits his receiver, number 13. Breaks the tackle and spun down at the 49-yard line.
Nice game. Nice pitch and catch. And then
Stanley Williams Jr. in on the catch.
Yeah, and then nice little catch. And then had the whereabouts to cut back to the inside towards the middle of the field, and then once he was contacted by the defenders, actually did another little spin turn to get an extra 2 or 3 yards. So it's 3rd down and 6 to go, and in this ball game, 3rd down and 6 is what we call manageable.
Absolutely.
Much better than 4th and 20 or 3rd and 16 or whatever it has been. As the Grizzlies are on Columbia's side of the field, they have it 3rd down and 6 at Columbia's 45-yard line, as the player is attended to on
Columbia.
Number 56 for Columbia.
That's Mason Southall. Mason Southall runs to the sideline. Good thing he's not too badly injured.
No, he looks pretty good. As a matter of fact, he's back in the ball game. He has to come off for a play. Once you're injured and play is stopped, it's like basketball. You have to come off of the field or off of the court for at least one play, one tick of the clock, and then you can enter back onto the court or the field. But you can't go down, be injured, and then stay in.
Well, Battle Creek facing a 3rd down and 6. Barba, the quarterback, drops back, fires a pass, and it's incomplete. Great coverage by the Columbia Central Lions there on 3rd and 6.
Yeah, number 3, he's looking for Stanley Williams Jr. again, number 13, as he did a down and in instead of a down and out about 8 yards down the field, just ahead of the sticks, but the throw was a little bit behind Williams, and he couldn't come up with the catch. So here we go again, 4th down. And folks, if you like 4th down plays, the team's going for it on 4th down, this has been your ball game.
This is it, Drake. We've seen maybe 2 punts the whole game. Barba takes the snap. He's looking, rolls left, rolling, faces pressure. He's heading towards the sideline.
Oh, I think he got it.
He gets hit. Did he cross? Did he make the line of gain?
He got it. I think he got the first down. What a terrific play by Barba as he looked for an open receiver, did not find one, tucked it and ran to the left side of the line, outran the big defensive lineman, cut around the corner, and got out of bounds just ahead of the sticks, and they're moving them. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies with 5:50 to go in the 4th quarter and a 0-0 tie. So hold on, folks.
Grizzlies out of the shotgun. Barba takes the snap. He hands it off to the right. He's going to fall forward for a gain of about 5 there.
Yeah, 4 or 5 yards, and so you're going to have 2nd down and about 5.5 yards to go, maybe 6.
Turner on the carry.
Grizzlies back to the line of scrimmage quickly.
Looking to snap this ball out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. Hands off to the right again. Cuts up, breaks the tackle. The ball's free, and Battle Creek falls on it.
Woo.
That ball was punched into the sky.
As number 3 came around.
Jose Barron.
Jose Barron came around the right side and had a little bit of a gain on the run, but somebody punched the ball and it popped up in the air, and I'm talking about maybe 10 feet up from the ground. And Johnny on the spot was a Grizzly that plucked it out of the air and fell to the ground. So now it is 3rd and about 4 yards to go from the Columbia Central 33-yard line.
3rd down and 4. Barba takes the snap, handoff up the middle again, and this time it maybe gets 2.
So here we go again, 4th down. We must have had 20 4th down plays in this game. I don't know how many we've had, but it feels like about 20 of them. But it's pretty dang exciting. I'm going to be honest with you. In my book, I mean, what's more exciting than a 4th down play? Because it's either all or nothing, right?
Absolutely, Drake. Has one receiver on either side. Barba does. Joined in the backfield by number 6. Demarius Turner.
Yeah, Demarius Turner has been the running back of choice for the Grizzlies in this 2nd half as he gets the ball here.
He gets a handoff to the right side. Pushing, fighting, the pile's moving. Did he get there?
I think they got it.
I think he did.
They got it.
Turner with a great run to pick up the 1st down.
He needed 4. He got about 6. As the Grizzlies now with 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the 4th quarter in a 0-0 tie. 1st down and 10 from the Columbia Central 28-yard line.
Jayshon Brown being subbed into the game for the Grizzlies.
And I tell you what, Columbia Central might be just getting steady doses of Jayshon Brown till they hit the goal line.
Here it is. Here's a run by Brown who breaks one and is brought down.
And a terrific open field tackle by number 9 of the Columbia Central Lions.
Mari Hall.
I'm trying to find him on the sheet. That's the first time we've got there.
Sparkman. Demary Sparkman.
Well, anyway, it was a terrific play by number 9 for Columbia Central Lions.
For Battle Creek, throwing to the right side, and it's complete.
To Williams.
Stanley Jr. with the catch and the 1st down.
Stanley Williams Jr., number 13, darted down the right sideline, then did a down and in, cut in towards the middle of the field, and Colton Barber just right on the money with the pass.
Great throw.
About a 12-yard gain, and now the Grizzlies 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Jayshon Brown being pursued and brought down in the backfield by number 3 from Columbia.
That was a terrific defensive play for the Lions as the Honey Badger, number 3, comes in and makes a play. Not only because you know why? The Honey Badger does not care.
Honey Badger
offense,
does not care.
Defense, he just wants to play football. That's all the Honey Badger cares about.
And he's a great football player at that. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. All tied at 0. Here's the snap. Run around the right side. Brown stumbling, rumbling, pushing. He's still going, and he's finally forced out of bounds by about 3 Lions after a gain of
two, three, maybe.
All
now
that for
it's
3 yards.
Is it 4th down?
3rd down and 9.
Okay, 3rd and 9 from the 15-yard line. What do you got in your playbook, Coach? We'll see right here. I'd have to leave the ball and let Colton Barber.
Hand off to Brown. Breaks free. He's got an opening, but he's dropped just short of the 1st down marker.
Pickup of about 4 yards right there. So we're looking at 4th down.
And 5.
From the 11-yard line. You can get a 1st down around the 5 to 6 yard
Surely they're in field goal range, though. Surely.
Well, I don't know if they've got a kicker. You know, that this.
Their kicker does have a big boot, Drake.
And they have brought the tee out. They have brought the tee out. So here they go. Looking to break this tie.
With 25 seconds to go and the clock still running. This could be the game. The snap, and he's going to be iced.
Oh. Gamesmanship from the Columbia Central Lions as they call a timeout right before the ball is snapped. 14 seconds to go.
You think he's got it in him, Drake?
The tension in this stadium is palpable.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, you can feel it. You can cut it with a knife. Cool evening right here in Spring Hill, Tennessee, as we are bringing you the Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week as the Battle Creek inaugural season is trying, the football team is trying to remain undefeated as they host the Columbia Central Lions.
And it's going to come down, looks like, to the foot of either Spencer Velasquez or Juan Mamon. Both talented kickers. They're bringing out Spencer Velasquez, the sophomore.
Okay, number 89. And to be honest with you, folks, as far as kickers go, this is just a chip shot. This is really, it's all going to matter in the snap, clean snap, a good snap, and a clean hole, and just a good follow through by the kicker.
Kick is up, and it's going to be
no good.
No good.
It is off to the left.
Wow.
No good. Just shot off to the left of the left goalpost.
So 9 seconds to go in this ball game. Columbia has a chance to march down the field. Well, not really march. They have to go quick, Drake, as they're in their own territory at about the 20-yard line.
Well, it looks to me we're probably headed for overtime, folks, and I couldn't think of a better way for this game to end, or a more appropriate way for this game to end than in overtime. Both these teams have fought hard. They both had their chances, could not capitalize, and mainly because the opposition's defense made a stand.
Absolutely.
The biggest stand being for the Battle Creek Grizzlies when it was 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. And they continuously pushed Columbia Central Lions back with plays like from the Chris Lemming, Demarius Turner, guys like that. Their linebacking core got into the backfield, took care of business, and kept pushing the Columbia Lions back and back. And they ended up having a 3rd and goal from like the 25-yard line, 22-yard line.
I believe it got all the way back to the 28-yard line.
Well, there
Drake.
you go. I mean, I was giving a little bit more credit. But
yeah.
I'm just saying, that's how you win balls. That's ball games. That's how you stay undefeated.
Absolutely. We'll see if they can as the Grizzlies break huddle and send their defense out on the field with 9 seconds remaining. Columbia has the ball at their own 20-yard line, looking for a last-second chance at victory in regulation. Leonard at quarterback, drops back. He's firing. It's incomplete. Had a receiver open past the sticks, and it was through the fingertips of number 7 for Columbia. Just couldn't haul it in. So 5 seconds remaining, 2nd down and 10. Battle Creek looking to stay undefeated. Columbia looking to come in here and stun the Battle Creek Grizzlies and their fans here tonight. Columbia out of the shotgun. Leonard, the quarterback, fires a quick pass to the far sideline. The clock's gonna expire as the receiver's brought down inbounds. So it looks like we're going to overtime, Drake.
Well, all I can say to that is bring it on. Let's go. Ain't nothing like overtime free football for anybody. So if you folks, thank you for hanging with us tonight. And we are looking as the brand new Battle Creek High School Grizzlies are looking to stay undefeated as the Columbia Central Lions have come into Spring Hill and forced extra time football, free football as they call it, right here at Battle Creek High School. And they're going to meet with the captains and have another coin flip. And it's been so long since I've seen a high school overtime football game. I'm not really sure how the overtime is going to work. I don't know if
I'm pretty sure it's the old college overtime. Each team gets a try from the 20 to score a touchdown.
Okay.
They might even move it up to the 15 in high school.
Well, you know, they're changing them so much nowadays that you just they have made change to the overtime rules from pros to college to high school. I'm not really sure, but Coach Burham has his team huddled on the sidelines over here. He's talking to them, getting their heads, making them stay focused and not let this moment slip away, not let this opportunity of an undefeated season slip away in overtime against your cross-county rival, the Columbia Central Lions. And the Lions would love nothing better than to spoil the Grizzlies' party of a season.
Absolutely. And
put a notch in the loss column for the Grizzlies. But let's just see what happens. This is why you got to play it, Peyton. This is what makes football such a wonderful, great sport.
And
it's a test of wills. It's a test of determination. It's a test of stamina, persistence, you name it. All those adjectives come into play when it comes to the game of football.
That's right, Drake. And like you were saying earlier, this is where legends are made. We'll see if Battle Creek can add a few for their folklore in overtime. So it looks like Columbia is gonna get the ball first. Battle Creek on defense. The ball is going to be spotted on the 10 for Columbia.
So high school starts out from the 10-yard line.
Gabe Leonard still in at quarterback for Columbia. He's joined in the backfield by the Honey Badger, number 3. Out of the pistol, hands it off to the Honey Badger, who's wrapped up and dropped at the line of scrimmage. He was gang tackled by number 73, Giovanni Rosehaus, and number 5, Chris Lemming.
That Chris Lemming, I'm telling you, folks, he's a player. By the time, and I'm going to make this prediction, just watching Chris Lemming play, and I'm not sure if he's a freshman or a sophomore, but by the time he gets to be a senior in high school, he will have some offers and some scholarship offers from some colleges somewhere.
Absolutely.
Some level.
He's a heck of a player. Heck of an athlete.
He will have some offers. He's a ball hawk. He's fast. He's a smart player.
He is.
I'm just telling you. Okay, what do we got going on here, Peyton?
2nd down and 12 from the 12.
So that's 2nd and goal.
Here's the snap. Leonard looks, he fires, and that pass is going to be... Did
caught.
he catch it? Yes, he did.
But there's no gain, just 1 yard gain. Leonard's he needs to bring the ball, the nose of that ball up. That he's got to lead at that type of pass. He's got to lead his receiver a little bit more so his receiver can catch that ball in stride heading towards the goal line and continue on out. That ball was too short at the receiver's feet, so he caught it and then fell over.
That's right. So huge third down for the Columbia offense, as is for the Grizzlies defense, as they're looking to make another goal line stand tonight. Here's the play out of the shotgun. Leonard looks towards the end zone, and he overthrew his men. There might have been some miscommunication there.
Yeah, I think that was complete miscommunication. I really didn't even see a receiver that in the area that was turning to and looking for the ball.
As Leonard just took the snap and just chucked it in the end zone.
If you're only talking about a 10 or 12 yard pass, you need to have your sights locked in on a receiver that you're throwing the ball to make it possible to make the connection.
So huge fourth down here in overtime, tied at 0, and Columbia is going to take a timeout. While they take a break, we're going to go to a quick break. Don't go anywhere, as we've got overtime madness here in Spring Hill between Columbia Central and Battle Creek Grizzlies, all deadlocked at 0. Don't go anywhere.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Welcome back to overtime from Battle Creek High School, as we've been going for over 2 hours at this point, Drake. And
I know, it's terrific. Love it.
Columbia faced with a huge fourth down. Gabe Leonard at quarterback, low snap, drops, looks, he's rolling. He fires towards the sideline. That pass is caught. He breaks the tackle. He's diving for the
He got it. Touchdown.
He got it. Touchdown, Columbia. That's the Honey Badger on the reception.
I mean, the Honey Badger, yes, he got it. He stuck that ball across. He caught the ball. He caught the ball about the 4-yard line, made a move inside, got some contact from the defender, and then just took another step and reached across the goal line.
Wait. Are they saying he stepped out? Are they? There's no points on the board yet. And the touchdown stands for Columbia as they take the first lead of the ball game.
I mean, the referee was right there. If he was out of bounds, I think the referee definitely would have seen it.
Columbia going for 2.
And they made it.
And that's good. Wow.
So they take an 8-0 lead here in overtime. But the Battle Creek Grizzlies, who've got some moxie, they've got a little metal in their pedal. They're gonna be able to, they ain't giving up. I'm just gonna tell you right now, they ain't giving up.
No, they're not. What a play by
4th down and 12. 4th down and goal from the 12.
And Gabe Leonard fires a pass to the sideline, which was way short of the goal line, and the Honey Badger did the rest.
You know what? You know why? The Honey Badger does not care.
The Honey Badger doesn't
He's
care.
careless. He doesn't, throw caution to the wind. I mean, the Honey Badger he's the Honey Badger.
He is, Drake. Now Battle Creek gets a turn out of the shotgun. Here's Barba looking towards the end zone. That pass is nowhere near the receiver. A little deep in the...
Yeah, he was looking for number 12 right there.
So Battle Creek looking to strike quick. Just couldn't hit his receiver in the end zone. So that's going to set up second down from the 10 in this overtime period where the Columbia Central Lions lead over Battle Creek. I don't think that's happened at all this year. I don't think any team has been up on Battle Creek.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Or if they have it.
If that's the case, they have been now. Here it is.
Barba.
Second. Oh, it just in and out of the hands of number 13. Is that 13? Or
Stanley Williams Jr.
Stanley Williams Jr., who has been one of Barba's favorite targets all night. And that was a beautiful pass, and it just went right through the hands of Stanley Williams Jr. as we're on third down and goal from the 10. You know, I got to think we're going to keep throwing it. Just keep throwing it and hope you can connect right here. And I'd be looking for number 13 again.
Here we go. Barba throws it short. His pass is caught by Brody Swoosh.
About the 8-yard line, so it's still going to be fourth down and goal from the 8 for the Grizzlies. This is it.
Perfect season on the line.
That's right. This is your undefeated season on the line, folks.
And Battle Creek's going to take a timeout. Trailing 8-0 to Columbia Central as this Battle Creek, these fans are just dead silent.
Yeah, well, they're a little shell-shocked. They haven't been used to this all year, and their sights are set on an undefeated season, and right now it's in jeopardy. That's something as a fan and as a player, as a coach, supporter of the Battle Creek program, you're not excited about, and it's
Battle Creek getting a taste of what it's like to play some big boy football.
That's it. And you know that you just get better. You learn. You can learn as much from losing as you do from winning, and that's part of it. So
undefeated season on the line from the 8-yard line. Battle Creek looking to put some points on the board and try to tie this game back up.
This is it, folks. You score or go home
empty
with
backfield
one loss in your
man
loss
in
column.
motion. Barba takes the snap, looks, he's stepping up, he's going to run with it. He breaks one defender's ankle. He's driving and driving and
he
driving.
Got it!
And he
touchdown!
Colton
He got it!
with the touchdown. No. Did they mark him short? They marked him short. No. Did he get into the end zone?
I have not seen anything with a correction.
There looks like a flag on the field. There was a flag down, Drake.
I know.
And they're marking the ball at the 1.
Let's see what the white hat has right here. Let's see what he signals. There's a Columbia Central player down on the field.
They called. That was against Battle Creek.
And I'd like to say we have no.
As these fans are
these fans are audibly upset, and we have no control over the type of language used by the fans who are right underneath our broadcast. But as it goes on, they are helping the Columbia player off the field, and there looks to be.
So what was the call there, Drake?
I'm not sure what the white hat had.
He did this motion here with his hands. Is that where the
maybe,
offensive lineman drugged the ball carrier into the end zone?
In football, you're allowed to push. You're not allowed to pull.
Correct.
But you're allowed to push. I couldn't really tell by the grouping right there that started to happen around the 2-3 yard line whether you had Grizzly players pulling.
Hard to tell, but either way, Battle Creek gets one more opportunity.
And the down marker, is it a 4 or a 3 on that down marker?
It's a 3 on the down marker, but a 4 on the scoreboard.
On the scoreboard, as here we go. Fourth down.
Rolling, being pressured. He's going to throw the
back
ball.
Of the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Battle Creek.
Number 2, Jackson Wells.
Jackson Wells with the game-saving touchdown.
And his daddy's right up here next to me in the press box. Couldn't be a prouder papa as he caught the touchdown pass in the back of the end zone as Colton Barber just rolls out, avoids the pressure to his right side, and as he floats down the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage, he finds Jackson Wells just standing flat-footed between the 2 E's in Battle Creek in the end zone for the touchdown, and now the all-important 2-point conversion.
That's right, Drake. Barber out of the shotgun, looking.
Oh, it's tipped, and that's the ball game, folks.
Wow.
Number 68 for the Columbia Lions tipped that ball.
At the line
on the 2-point conversion by Colton Barber.
56. Mason.
Juna Stewart, number 68.
68. Stewart with the deflection.
With the 2-point pass attempt deflection, and that is the ball game as the Columbia Central Lions come into the undefeated Grizzlies field here in Spring Hill and leave with an overtime victory with a score of 8-6, Peyton. What a ball game.
That was a heck of a game, Drake.
It's a terrific ball game. There were 2 junior varsity teams. A lot of great plays, a lot of great skill position plays, and a hard-fought ball game that went into overtime. And I don't see how you could ask for much more.
Absolutely not, Drake. We saw it all. You know, I mean, like you said, great quarterback play from both sides. Great skill position work. You know, and Columbia Central came up with the stop when it mattered most. You know, to defend that 2-point conversion. Quite a bit of controversy at the end, but nonetheless, Columbia Central takes care of business on the road in the brand new Battle Creek Grizzlies field, 8-6, to hand in their first loss of the season.
And I know Grizzly fans are disappointed. They were looking forward to an undefeated season for their first inaugural season for their football team. But hey, you know, it's football. They've got nothing to hang their heads about.
Absolutely.
Everything's going to be fine.
Oh, yeah.
They need to look to the future. They need to look how special this 9th freshman and sophomore class is. They get to add a class next year. They move to varsity next year. They need to, everyone involved with this program needs to be excited about the future of the program.
That's right.
I know they'll be disappointed for right now, tonight, tomorrow they'll be so disappointed. But they've got another game to go. There's always that next redemption game to make you think about the last game that you might have lost or not played well. But there's a lot to be thankful for here at Battle Creek, and just looking to the future, which I think is pretty bright.
That it is, Drake. Well, with that, I'm Peyton Calvert, and I'm joined with Drake Colley. Everyone have a great night. You've been listening to high school football on 103.7 WKRM, where Columbia Central takes the win over Battle Creek 8-6.
In overtime.
In overtime.
What a game. Thank you for joining us.
Everyone,